Frog Dad. It goes like, doo doo doo.
I'm Frog Dad. I'm a Frog Dad.
I'm just hopping around because I'm a frog dad. I say most of the day chilling on my lily pad and taking care of my 3 frog children. Joe, Fred, and Buck are their names. And I love them. When we run out of food, I go to the frog store, and then we aren't out because they have more. We play frog board games on a frog weekend. Sometimes you stay up late until frog past 10. In the lake around here, I'm known as the top frog. When I'm hopping here to there, I never miss a log. Catching flies with my tongue like I'm a ninja. If you aren't a frog, then I can't hang with you. Yo, Dad, turn it off. I'm rapping. Turn off that noise. This is one take. You can't do more than one take. Turn that down.
What happened?
Catching flies with my tongue like I'm a ninja. If you aren't a frog, then I can't hang with you. Frog dadding isn't always easy as you thought. Like when I'm doing frog crimes and get caught. Yeah, that's right. I'm a criminal at night. Just cause I'm a dad, it doesn't mean I can't be tight. I'm down with my homies and it's never gonna end. Wanna know when my verse is finished? I'll tell you when. It's right now.
Frog Dad, you might be brown, you might be green, you might be red. The one thing that frog dads have in common is that they're frogs and they're dads.
Let me tell you about this guy I know. Frog Dad. He's got a frog dad bod so other frogs are down bad. He hops around and gets on the floor to get down. When he opens his mouth, you will hear a sick sound. A cool croak noise, and it sounds like ribbit. This guy's too cool for a frog exhibit. He should be free, and that he is. He made 6 kids with his frog penis. Every morning, he hops out of bed and thinks about the things his frog children said. How they love him and think he's a really cool dad. Frog Dad, he's the best dad.
They're probably male, but really who knows? There's a lot of different people, I mean frogs out there. Everyone is different, we're not the same. And some of us are frog dads. My dad is a frog. My dad is a frog. My dad is a frog. But this isn't very wrong. Why? Because I'm also a frog, silly. Frogs have frog dads. That's how the world is really. I mean, I assume he's a frog. I never even met him. Oh yeah, were you aware? Frogs weren't really form a pair in which to raise their young. I came from a sack of eggs left in a puddle of cum. So I don't know my frog dad and my frog mom too. I guess I never thought of it until now. Never had a frog dad to be my pal. We didn't throw a ball and catch it with our tongues. That kind of thing just isn't how our cultures run. Maybe tomorrow I'll get eaten by a bird. Who fucking knows? The world's a big frog dad turd. Frog dad is my dad. Frog dad is your dad. Frog dad is his dad. Frog dad is their dad. What do you know? Frog dad knows. What do you say? Frog dad does. What do you think frog dad likes? What do you think frog dad is?
My dad is Dracula and also a frog. He said hop hop and then bit a log. My dad's spit tastes just like lime. I like to freeze and eat it sometimes. If my dad's a frog, am I a frog too? I don't want to be a frog. What do frogs even do? My dad was a frog, but my mom was a spider. They bonded over eating flies for dinner. Me, I prefer a katydid myself. But sadly, we only keep flies on the shelf. My dad is a frog. He lives in a bog. I don't see him much every weekend or such. My dad turned into a frog, so my mom divorced him. She only likes princes, so after that, of course, then they split up, leaving him alone in the dust. But he only did that after she kissed him once. My dad is a frog, he jumped into some water. A chef started turning the heat up higher and higher. He never jumped out. I don't know why. Guess he took that secret with him when he died. I have a frog dad, not a crawdad. I wish my dad was anything but a frog dad.
A frog dad is what you get when you're a frog. If you're not a frog, you probably don't have a frog dad. Because frog sperm typically can't mix with other eggs. But hey, I don't know your life, so go on the way you've been. Don't let me stop the life you've had. If you have a frog dad and you like it that way, that's okay. I'm not here to get in your way. I already said way, but that's okay, because this is a song, it's about Frog Dad. He's not judgmental, cause he's a frog. What can a frog possibly judge about you? Maybe he doesn't like the way you sing. Maybe he doesn't like the way you hop. Maybe he thinks you're inferior because you have eyelids. But I don't think so. I think Frog Dad is not judgmental. I think he can accept everyone the way that I accept him.